5-star weekend for Oregon. Steve, let's talk about the Ducks. Let's start first. I need some intel on number one linebacker Tyler Atkinson. He made his second visit of the offseason to Eugene. What's the latest on him?
Well, he told me it felt great being back up at Oregon. It was his second time visiting there this year, second time total. Coach Lanning, Coach Tosh Lupoy, Coach Brian Michalowski. Those are guys that he thinks has great pedigree. Lanning and Tosh, what they've done historically. He said Tosh has been a defensive coordinator in the NFL, and then Coach Lanning being defensive head coach. Loved all that. He said they're starving for a national title, and if they don't get it, they'll definitely get it his year in 2026. He thinks it's a great program, great culture, great fit for defensive players. They're one of the favorites in this. Georgia's obviously the program that I still probably look to, but I think there's a chance for him to go elsewhere, and Oregon could be one of those programs. Same with Ohio State. He had a great visit to Clemson, and then Auburn's still in play for Tyler Atkinson.
All right, let's move down to 5-star edge Richard Wesley. Now, the month of May has 31 days in it. Richard Wesley spent 17 of those days in the month of May committed to Oregon. He decommits, and it makes it right back to Eugene. So 5-star edge Richard Wesley back in Eugene after his decommitment. How did it go?
Well, as you know, I think Oregon's the one to beat still. He had a
Crazy.
great visit, great time. Love seeing everyone again. They talked about them getting closer and closer to winning the national championship. Again, sees a chance to be an instant impact player in the same position that Mateo plays right now, and loves Tosh Lupoy and Coach Dan Lanning. It's up to Texas A&M, and Ohio State to change the pulse in that recruitment. He just wanted to continue through his process, take some OVs, dot some I's, cross some T's, but nothing has changed with Oregon. A lot of love for the Ducks, and I like where they stand.
All right. Now, this group in the secondary was absolutely loaded that the Ducks had on campus. Number 3 safety Jet Washington, number 1 quarterback Brandon Arrington, 4-star safety Joey O'Brien. Steve, how did they do with these guys?
Doing well. You know, they're one of the front runners. It's going to take some work to get it done as they're battling other great schools for Jet Washington, Alabama, USC are in there for Brandon Arrington, Alabama, Texas A&M, the on-3 RPM favorite, and Penn State. But both of those guys see great opportunities to be developed into the best versions of themselves in the secondary. They have great relationships with the Oregon coaching staff, see those opportunities on and off the field being exciting. Brandon Arrington's maybe the fastest player in the class. So Oregon in a good spot for both of them, and they're also in a good spot for Joey O'Brien, the number 5 safety in the country, number 1 prospect out of Pennsylvania. They're battling Notre Dame, Penn State, Clemson for Joey O'Brien, but he's been out there a few times now and loved being around the players and coaches and the plan they have for him. Is it too far from home? We'll see. Obviously, proximity is going against them, but everything else he loves about Oregon.